Clark. This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
I was born to live, live to ride, ride to live. I was born to ride. American built, we forever unite. And that's the deal. I was born to
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio.
Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
everyone was right. I was born to ride.
Born to Ride is a multimedia marketing and promotional machine with TV, magazines, streaming radio, and internet advertising opportunities. There are tens of thousands of motorcycles. We reach the people who ride them. Born to Ride. Find out more at borntoride.com.
This is Boss Hogg Radio, home of Born to Ride Radio. You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation by calling 863-225-2000.
Welcome to another edition of Born to Ride Radio on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. I'm Fester Jenkins.
I'm Mama Dukes.
And we've got DB in the studio with us right now. From what I understand, we are supposed to be seeing Joe the Welder in here this evening with us in the studio. And, of course, he's from FTW. You know what that means, right? FTW?
I can't say it on the radio.
Come on, somebody's got to share it. Edited version.
We'll let you do that, Fester.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I believe we have T-shirts, too, he gave us last time we should be wearing.
Absolutely. If we'd known that, we would have. Want to thank Rubenstein Law for being one of the sponsors of Born to Ride Radio, Born to Ride Multimedia there, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. They've been representing riders since 1988. Well, where are we going tomorrow?
We're going to Thunder by the Bay.
That's right. It's here. It has finally arrived. February 19th through the 21st down at the Sarasota Fairgrounds. It is Thunder by the Bay.
No, you have to say it like Ron says it. Like Thunder by the Bay.
Thunder by the Bay.
DB?
I'm not sure that quite did it there.
You going to make it down at all? Friday, Saturday, or Sunday?
No, it's actually my weekend to work.
Oh.
Yeah, so yes, it is actually my weekend to work. So,
you got a cough?
what do you mean?
I mean,
that's how slow he is.
Just go to work, DB.
No, it's unfortunately I can work from the house, so unless I can't get out of bed, there's no excuse. Absolutely none. I wish I could do that.
All right.
No.
We'll think of you while we're down there.
There's a lot going on for the next 3 days down there in Sarasota. Absolutely. It's a music festival, motorcyclists. There's Chopper by the Bay.
Bike show.
Yeah, bike show, Chopper Town itself there. Yes, sirree. And the great thing about all of this, folks, is it all is for benefiting Suncoast Charities for Children there, folks. That's what it's all about. Getting out there, enjoying companionship, enjoying some fun, enjoying music, looking at all the beautiful motorcycles, all the different types of contests. There's going to be the motorcycle stereo sound off Saturday. Sunday, there's the United We Ride American Strong Motorcycle Charity Run, brought to you by Rossiter's Harley Davidson.
And you can go to thunderbythebay.org if you want to look over, see what time gates open. They open at 5 p.m. on Friday. They have live music. We've got a caller.
Hey, Sean. Okay, hold on just a second here.
And the thing of the whole experience of seeing beautiful
Boss Hog
bikes,
Radio,
of course,
Fester speaking.
but just the whole aspect of it being charitable is the best part about the whole situation.
It makes it just so much better when you know that it's going to a very good cause.
Yes, absolutely.
So.
Okay, welcome. I'm back there. First off, we've got Sean from Project 65. Now, that's an event that's going to be going on next Saturday. That's the 27th. So we're going to be talking a lot about what's happening this weekend. But next Saturday, Project 65 is... Are you there with us, Sean?
Yes, sir, I am. Both me and my wife are here.
Okay, so Annette's there
Hi,
also?
guys.
Okay, hey.
Hi, how are you?
Just fine. Now, do you want to let the listeners tonight know what is Project 65 all about?
So, Project 65 was our brainchild, me and my wife. 22 veterans a day commit suicide, so that averages out to about every 65 minutes. So we created Project 65. I had a battle buddy, a couple of battle buddies who decided to take their own life. She had a friend of hers who was in the military. He was a dog handler. Decided he took his own life. So we sat around and within a few hours of brainstorming, we came up with Project 65. And it basically just, we raised money to give mental health and however aspect we can with mental health and paying bills and whatever we can do for our veterans, first responders, and law enforcement officers.
Now, next Saturday down there in Sebring at the mall, I believe that's Lakeshore Mall?
Yes, sir.
At the Lakeshore Mall, Project 65 will be having an event all day long. You're going to have music, everything. You've got your bands volunteering their time, and all of the proceeds are going to be for raising for Project 65. Now, I'd like you to let the listeners know what does that do? In other words, the money that's raised, because I know y'all volunteer y'all's time. No one's on the payroll. And this is where money raised is going to go directly to the people that are needing it, that are in that need, that help there.
Yes, it is a 100% volunteer organization. 100% of the proceeds raised goes right back into veterans, law enforcement, and first responders. They come to us with any type of needs they have as far as mental health, whether it's they need to see a mental health therapist, they need help with bills, whatever it is that's ailing them, they come to us. We're the only local nonprofit that is 100% volunteer organization that the money goes right back into what it's supposed to be for. And it goes right back to them. They call us with whatever they need. There's normally minimal forms they need to fill out, and we put them in contact with who they need, whether it's a mental health person, whether it's an electric bill or food. And we don't just give them, like, here's a $20 gift card. We go and, we go to Walmart and buy them $200 for the groceries or whatever it is they need for them, their families. mental health is not always seeing a psychologist. It might be, they're struggling because they can't afford to feed their family, or they're struggling because they can't keep the lights on. It's not always they need to talk to somebody. So it weighs them down, and that causes more distress to them and their family. So it's the whole aspect of it. So the reason we have this event is because that funds us for the whole year. And we get funded by having vendors come out, and we get funded by sponsors and just donations. So it's one event. It's put on. It's literally 4 of us that do this event every year. And we do have volunteers the day of the event, thank goodness. And it's a long day. It takes several months to prepare for it. But in the end, it is able to fund us for the whole year, so we can provide for these families to just de-stress them for however long that we can.
Well, that's great, Annette. Now, before we, because we've got some callers on the air, and we're going to be talking about what's happening this weekend at Thunder by the Bay, but this is a Project 65 event that's going to be happening next Saturday down there in the Sebring area. And could you just give a kind of a rundown of what they could expect that particular day?
Sure. In the morning, it starts off at 2 a.m. with a 22-mile road march. If anybody wants to join, we have about 50 people. You can do it virtually if you're not here locally in the state of Florida, or you can come down and enjoy the march. The event here at the mall starts off at 9 a.m., and it starts with a car show from 9 to noon. There's no entry fee. We are going to have awards. Our bands start playing at 11. We're going to have food vendors all day. We have different nonprofit organizations from around the country that will be here, law enforcement organizations, first responder organizations, veteran organizations that are here to help everyone. We're also going to have a bike show from 3 to 6. Again, no entry fee. We have awards for that also. We're also going to have the world's largest thin blue line flag, which I know you guys are familiar with it in your area. Yeah. They're going to be here for our event. So we're excited about that. And then, we're going to wrap it up about 9 o'clock that night. But it's an all-day event. Bring your chairs, come out and sit. It's supposed to be a beautiful day that day, so we're really excited.
Now, if anybody wanted to do the virtual walk, is there somewhere they can go, like online to look
Project65.org.
.org?
Yep.
Okay. Project. One more question. How many years have you been doing this? Is this something new, or have you guys been?
This is we started this about 4 years ago. Because of COVID last year, we couldn't do it.
Right.
So this is actually our third annual event, minus the hiccup last year.
Yeah.
But this is our 3rd year doing it.
Last year just doesn't count. We'll just leave that one.
2020, throw it away.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you calling in, Sean and Annette, and look forward to being down there next Saturday, at in Sebring there for the Project 65 event. But right now, we're going to go to some other people, and we're going to be talking about what's happening this weekend in Sarasota. Thanks so much, Sean and Annette.
Thank you so much. We
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay. And Dave, are you there?
I'm here. I'm standing by.
Okay. Well, appreciate you joining us here. Dave Nichols, editor-in-chief of Born to Ride magazine and media.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, how you guys doing? Are you ready for the fun? Are you ready for Thunder by the Bay?
Oh, absolutely.
We've been ready for a while now.
We are ready.
All right.
Absolutely. And Dave, we've got, I believe, Lucy's on the line here, too. Hello, Lucy?
Yeah.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Good.
Fantastic. How are you? Are you ready to get this thing going in Sarasota?
Woo, I am. We've been setting up all day. I'm a little tired, but it's going to be great. And, we actually had over 60 campers this year pull in today. So we're excited. We're ready, and we want everybody to come on out and have some fun.
Excellent. And we're talking Thunder by the Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, it starts tomorrow. the 19th. It goes through the 21st. Non-stop fun as only bikers can have it. I'm telling you, there's live music, non-stop music, and vendors and great food and drink and everything right there at the Sarasota Fairgrounds. Lucy, tell us, what the heck have you been doing for the last few hours here trying to get everything wrapped up?
Oh, well, it's been a little crazy. You know, it's interesting because I was talking to a lot of the vendors today, and we've got people that are coming from spots across the United States that have been very cold the last few days. So I think they're ready to get out into the sunshine. You know, we set up a lot of our vendors today, like you said, through the weekend, continuous live music. Everything starts off tomorrow night. Gates open at 5. There should be some rain during the day, but we expect that to clear out and then have a spectacular weekend. But we are on for tomorrow night. Gates open at 5. We've got our kickoff party going on, and I want to let people know to check out our website because our auction is a virtual auction. So if you can't make it down Friday night, there's some great auction items to bid on. All the proceeds benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. And if you come to the event tomorrow night and say you just want to sit under the big tent and enjoy the music, all you got to do is scan a QR code with your phone, and you can bid right from your chair. So we're trying to make it easy, fun, and enjoyable for everybody. And I know Saturday and Sunday we've got the Chopper Town Live. We've got the Sound Off competition. We've got the 17-class bike show on Sunday. Molly Hatchett, who's going to be calling in here shortly. Bobby is going to be calling in right after me. So they're going to be our headliner Saturday night. Just a lot of fun, and really need to thank Born to Ride, our major media sponsor for the event, all our other sponsors, and everybody that's coming on into Sarasota for the event. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Wonderful, wonderful. How about, are there other sponsors you'd like to give a tip of the hat to, like Rossiter's or any of these fine folks that are helping out every year?
Definitely. Rossiter's Harley-Davidson and S&S Motorsports are our two presenting sponsors for this year. And then our major sponsors include Everglades Equipment, FCCI Insurance, Budweiser, of course, and Sarasota Ford and United Rental. So without their support, we wouldn't be able to do this every year because thanks to what they do, we can then, the $5 gate will go to the charity. The entry into the 17-class bike show is going to the charity. Our vendor fees go to the charity. So we're able to help raise money in a number of ways through the weekend. And, we've got some, like I said, some great bands. We had a couple of bands that are donating their time to be here, which, again, it's all for charity, and every dollar counts, especially after the year we've all experienced. And I'm just so happy, not only for the sponsors to see this all come together, but also for the vendors. I mean, they've had a very rough year, so the weather's expected to be a little on the cool side, but sunny and nice. And then the charity ride, I want to mention, too, on Sunday, we'll leave from Rossiter's at 11:45, and it's going to pay honor to veterans and our active duty military and first responders. So at $15, you get breakfast. First 200 registered riders get a free gift, and it's going to leave Rossiter's and end up right here at the festival.
Amazing. That sounds like the most fun I can imagine.
You're still grounded, Dave?
I tell you, man, yeah, we are. But, I was telling Flash the other day on the air, next year will come around real quick, and we'll tear it up then.
Before we know it, absolutely. Well,
absolutely.
Joe the Welder from FTW came in to the studio, so he's in here with us. Say hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe. How you doing?
Okay.
Hey,
I don't
Joe.
know if I'm coming or going today.
Okay.
A lot of last-minute stuff.
And FTW is ponying up some money for when we start talking about Chopper Town and that chopper competition there. He's going to be doing a little bit of a contribution there, right, Dave?
Absolutely. And by the way, I noticed you mentioned this earlier. As Joe can tell you, FTW stands for Forever Two Wheels. Exactly. So that way you can say that on the air, and there's no problem.
I also have that on T-shirts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I had to tell the judge to get his head out of the gutter.
Well, we're glad you're there with us, Joe. And, hey, Lucy, before you have to leave us today, can you tell us all this money's going to the sponsorship, and can you tell us a little bit about what that money's going to help all these kids? Tell us about some of the charities involved.
Oh, I would love to. There's 6 local charities involved, and we're a little different in that our revenue is 100% special event driven as a charity. So what we'll do is we are going to disperse this among 6 agencies that serve special needs children, teens, and adults. So the type of projects that will get funded will be occupational therapy, physical therapy, group homes that need to be built. We're able to go into a lot of the agencies if they need a playground redone, say the roof goes or their air conditioning goes. That's where Suncoast Charities for Children steps in and handles that need. And sometimes when I talk to people, they say, well, I don't understand if you have to put a new roof on or air conditioner. And I said, here's the bottom line. If they had to go into their program and service budget, that's less money that could go to help those clients. So we're able to really come in and fill the void. And the agencies that I want to mention extend from Charlotte County south all the way up through Manatee County, Sarasota County Special Olympics, Loveland Center, The Haven, Children First, the Florida Center for Early Childhood, and Venice Challenger Baseball. So over the past 23 years, we've been able to raise $1.9 million from Thunder by the Bay specifically. So, and we've built a lot of buildings. $20 million worth of facilities have been built that several of these agencies are in rent-free. So it's been great. It's very rewarding for me year after year. I always say, every year I'm getting older, and it's getting harder. But you know what? I think what keeps me going, the volunteers, the sponsors, and the people that come back year after year, is seeing and being able to see firsthand how the money is going to benefit the clients. And it's just a great thing, and over 8,000 individuals last year were helped because of Thunder by the Bay.
That's incredible.
Awesome. And almost $1.9 million. Wow.
That's over 22 years. Yeah.
That's people digging into their pockets and just giving there. Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely. And the biker community is phenomenal. And so many of the clubs, just one small example, the Christian Motorcycle Association. They come in, they handle all our parking. They serve free coffee. So many of the area clubs get involved and support the event in so many ways. But again, I have to go back to Born to Ride. If you are not the voice for us out there in the biker community, I don't know what we would do, because that is so important. Yes, it's a music and motorcycle festival, but I always say to people, let's not forget how this all started, and it's with the motorcycle community. And we want to keep that going and growing.
That's right. And folks, you'll see Thunder by the Bay. The poster is on the cover. That's our cover for this current issue of Born to Ride magazine. So go by your bike shop and pick up a copy, and you'll read all about Thunder by the Bay. It's the 23rd annual Thunder by the Bay, 19th through the 21st at the wonderful Sarasota Fairgrounds. All that money that comes in for all the different things goes to really important charity. And we want to thank Lucy for being part of the whole event and putting it on every year and being so good to us as well.
Well, thanks for all you do, and I'm so excited to listen to the next interview you have with a member of Molly Hatchet. So I'm going to hang up and get back to work. I want to thank you all, and I look forward to seeing everybody this weekend. Visit thunderbythebay.org for all the info, and we'll see everybody here in Sarasota.
Thank you, Lucy.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Lucy. We appreciate it.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Awesome there. Now, of course, Choppertown's going to be a part of this event, Dave, and I think there's 10 classes that are going to be judged from bike builders. I think there's, more than 50 builders or 50 bikes from builders from around the country that are going to be there?
Oh, there are over 50 bike builders, and each one of those bike builders is going to be bringing a couple of bikes.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to have a lot of motorcycles to look at, folks. We're talking about beautiful custom choppers, panheads, shovel heads, amazing rigid frame, long bikes that, magazine-worthy class of material. Nobody's seen anything like this in the area. The Choppertown Live is kind of like an East Coast version of Born Free that they do out in California, where you've got all these, amazing builders today that are putting these things together out of their love and their passion. And, you'll get to see the bikes, and we're going to pick out of all of these motorcycles, there's going to be a best of show that's going to win some pretty neat stuff. And, Joe, tell us what FTW is doing.
Well, we're giving a little bit of cash to help them get the bike going. Mondo's giving them a front end, which came in. And we have a certificate from Paco for a custom frame. And it's pretty cool, actually, because they'll have a roller, something to start on, If they
Absolutely
take that money and buy wheels and tires, just to push it around the shop and kind of let it talk to you. That's how I build anyway. I let them talk to me. I don't draw nothing. I have dreams about them, and I build them,
Mm-hmm.
And they talk to me. And it sounds corny and crazy, but it works. Because I built some pretty cool stuff. And it all runs.
Yep, that's why there's a heart beating inside every one of those bikes,
Absolutely.
and that's why.
Absolutely. We're bringing a few bikes myself. I got a bunch of old antique stuff we're bringing. 35 RL that Henry Ford had made by Harley Davidson. Some other stuff. A little history lesson that goes along with it. I got stuff from 35 right to 18, so, one day maybe I'll have enough bikes.
Wow. What?
No,
Is there such a thing?
never.
Is there such a thing?
Pretty shiny things, duh.
In fact, I posted something this afternoon on my personal Facebook page, and said, grab hold of the sack, hold it, gently squeeze, see if there's one there. Then go ahead and make the decision to go buy that daggum bike.
One year we were selling walnuts in mason jars. We were like, come on, fellas, time to get them back out of the purse. And we had such a blast with those, and we donated that to charity because I had Down syndrome. My youngest daughter has Down syndrome, and that's really near and dear to my heart because I made sure she got a proper education. She lives on her own. She has her driver's license. She doesn't need anybody's help, Awesome. Because of education, and that's the key. You have to find a way to teach these children, Unfortunately, my daughter had Joe the welder for a dad, so I was a poor kid, so we had to, come to the shop after school and make Daddy pretty statues, and she can weld, burn, cut. She doesn't even know she was doing it, but she can do it. And she got more miles on her than most of my friends because she used to ride with me all the time. We'd do 20,000 miles in the summer.
Awesome.
Up in Vermont. And she'd be like, let's go for another ride, Dad. So it's cool, man. This whole thing is it's good vibes, man. It's really good vibes.
Absolutely. Well, before Molly Hatchet calls in, I'm thinking we might be perfect time to take a break, pay a few bills, and we'll be back with more of Born to Ride Radio this Thursday evening. We're talking about it's the eve before Thunder by the Bay in Sarasota, folks.
Chopper Town.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby.
We'll be right back, folks.
Ronnie's got...
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1. Get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Find us on Facebook, Born to Ride TV and magazine, the ultimate multimedia biker experience.
You can join the motorcycle enthusiast conversation at 863-225-2000. Now, here's more of your hosts, Fester Jenkins and Mama Dukes, on Born to Ride Radio.
And welcome back to Born to Ride Radio on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. In the studio, it's me, Fester Jenkins. Mama Dukes has just stepped out for a moment, but she's in the studio. We've got DB operating the cameras for the Facebook Live. Say hi, DB.
What's up?
Okay. We got Joe the Welder from FTW.
How you doing?
In the studio. Just fine, Joe. And Dave Nichols on the line. You still there, Dave?
Heck yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, I guess while we're waiting on Molly Hatchet to call in, how's the weather in Oregon this evening?
Hey, it's raining up a storm. It's not a good day to be here. I wish I were down there with you guys right now.
Oh, it's such a beautiful day today. Like, amazing, especially compared to yesterday. Yesterday was a bit chilly.
Well, then what do you consider chilly?
Oh, for me.
Anything under 60.
Yeah. 68's chilly for me, so. Yeah, but it was beautiful today. I think, what was the high, like 82?
I don't know, but it was nice.
It was really nice. It almost makes you feel bad with so nice here and everything they're going through up there.
Not at all.
Okay.
I don't have to shovel the rain.
All right. Okay, so, I mean, you at least
That's my
say
personal,
it.
yes. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to front.
Nope.
I'm not playing.
I love watching it from Facebook.
I don't even have Facebook. I might see snow. I don't want to see it.
Like, y'all choose to live up there.
That's not my problem.
There you go.
So basically, the weather's going to be awesome for Thunder by the Bay, is what you're saying.
Oh, such a nice weekend.
Perfect
Absolutely.
motorcycle weather.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
yes.
right on.
The motors are going to run good.
And I believe we've got Bobby from Thunder by the Bay on the line now. Hello, Bobby. Are you there?
I am. How you doing? This is Bobby Ingram with the group Molly Hatchet.
Hi.
Welcome to Born to Ride Radio. I'm Fester Jenkins. We got Mama Dukes in the studio. Say hi, Mama Dukes.
Hi, Mama Dukes.
And we got Joe
Hey,
the
Mama
Welder
Dukes.
from FTW.
Hey, how you doing, Bob?
And Dave Nichols
All right,
is on the line.
Looking forward to this.
It's going to be a
Hey,
blast.
Bobby, this is pretty exciting for us, man, because we're all Molly Hatchet fans, and not only are you performing at Thunder by the Bay, but you're going to be giving away a free cruise on Saturday night. Thunder by the Bay is a big event every year. This is the 23rd annual. And while you're there, you're going to be giving away an actual cruise for the High Seas Rally, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, there's going to be a drawing on stage, and it's going to be the winner. They're going to win a cabin and the cruise for the High Seas Rally that's coming up in October, at the end of October. And very excited about that. And somebody's really going to get a good trip out of this, We've been wanting to do this for, now about a year and a half, and since the situation with the pandemic hadn't been able to, but it looks like it's going to happen this year. So everybody's excited about it, and we're really excited about coming down to Sarasota and playing for the Born to Ride. What a great thing you guys are doing, and the charities. There's a lot of people involved, and it helps over 5,000 children, and hats off to you, man. You're doing a great thing, and thank you for encompassing the band and to helping you on your charities.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, it's an exciting time for us as well, and to have all this come together like this, it's been really interesting because I got involved with the High Seas Rally. It's been like a year and a half ago, because the actual cruise was going to already have taken place by now, but we had to extend it because of COVID. It wasn't a great time to try to go out and have a cruise. So, so now it's happening in October, and it's really the first biker-themed, pirate-themed cruise that you can go on. We're going to have, that be true. And Greg's going to be coming on in a little bit and tell us all about it. He's part of the management of the High Seas Rally. But what about Thunder by the Bay? You're going to be playing, Molly Hatchet's going to be playing Thunder by the Bay. Is that on Saturday night?
It's on Saturday evening, yeah.
How cool is that? How
We're
amazing
looking
is
forward
that?
to it.
How cool.
The band hasn't played very much this last year, so everybody's pretty antsy to get out there and run through the set, and we're going to have a great time. Of course, with the group, it's over a 40-year history of the band, and we're bringing all of the hits from way back, and we're bringing some new songs, definitely off the Battleground album. That's a new album that we had just put out. It's a double CD. It's a live album, double CD, but it's a triple vinyl, and we're getting a lot of great response all over the world with that album, and we're going to be playing a lot of tunes off of that.
Well, that's awesome. But you'll have the Gator Country and Let the Good Times Roll, all of the classics,
Country,
right?
Whiskey Band, Flirting with Disaster, Dreams I'll Never See, Follow the Bounty Hunter, of course. Yeah, we play all that, and Devil's Canyon, and we play a couple surprises in there. So we've got a great show in store, and we can't wait to get there.
Can't wait to see you guys, man.
Oh, yes,
we're
absolutely.
looking forward to it.
I've been a fan for like 40 years myself. I saw you guys in bars.
That's for sure. And we see veteran fans, all over the world, and there's no place like there ain't no place like Gator Country.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
For sure.
No doubt about it there. So I guess with you not being out, like you're saying, and this is really going to be the first chance that I've had in probably the last year to be out and about. Then you're saying, Bob?
Well, now we've done about maybe 10 or 12 shows, but they were one-offs. They were like, we had to look at the county, and they would call us, and it was the restrictions. Every state at a certain time during the last year had good times and bad times, to where they felt like they could have outdoor shows, and like we did Sturgis this past year. We did, Iowa. We've been all over pretty much. And we had some great turnouts. Everybody did the right thing. Everybody obeyed the CDC guidelines. They wore the mask. They had the social distancing. They didn't shake hands. They washed their hands, and everybody did the right thing. And I think we're into it. Everybody now is educated, so everybody knows what to do, what not to do, to stop any spread or any continuance of it. And so everybody knows what to do, and everybody's starting to learn it. So everybody's having fun now. But the shows that we have played, it's been very few. I mean, we're used to playing over 100 dates a year, so we're ready to get back at it. And we've got a good tour season now that's being planned. At the end of the year, believe it or not, we're going back over to Europe. They say they're going to be cleaned up by then, so we've got our fingers crossed. We're going to be playing in Germany and France, the United Kingdom. I don't know if that's going to happen, but let's hope it does. The Netherlands, Italy, Austria, and Switzerland, my favorite place. So we got a lot in store this year, and it's all in support of the Battleground record.
Oh, that's awesome. Looking forward to hearing that one.
Yeah, and folks, we'll get through all this. Just don't forget, it may seem bleak sometime, but we'll get through this crazy virus thing, and we'll all be out there riding motorcycles and listening to Molly Hatch and having a good time.
There you go. And we're really looking forward to the show down there. It has been. I think we've done maybe one show in the past 4 months, so we're ready to cut loose.
Lock it in the pocket, man.
Yeah. No better place than Thunder by the Bay is what I say there. Yep.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's a good time, man.
So how many years has this been going on now, Thunder by the Bay?
23rd year.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Man, that's
23
great.
years.
And running.
That I would call that a successful event.
It's a
Most
blast.
definitely.
It's a blast.
I think we got.
Yes, indeed.
No.
Sorry, what now?
Well,
the
is there
caller.
anything that you've been dying to ask me, right?
I just can't wait to hear you guys play, man. I haven't seen it live in a while, and I'm looking forward to it, man.
Been a number of years since I've seen them live, too. I mean, but...
they've always done a great show.
It is. You don't want to miss. If you've never seen Molly Hatchet, you got to come out here to Thunder by the Bay Saturday evening. Yep.
So
absolutely.
And it's a walk through history, you know. I mean, we play stuff all the way from the first album, like I said, all the way up through the Justice record and now the Battleground album. So we're covering over 40 years of rock and roll, over 40 years of Southern rock. And we're having a great time doing it. You know, got the members in there that we've been in here now over 20 years, all of us. I've been in the band close to 35. And it's been a good thing. We have kept this thing rolling. We've been all over the place. A couple of years ago, we went to the Persian Gulf and played for our troops over there in Abu Dhabi. Now, that's one hot place over there, I got to tell you. We went over there in June, and it was 120 in the shade. And and we played for our troops over there and then came back, and then we went right to Okinawa in Japan, and we played for the troops over there. So we've been doing it. We've been doing it a long time out here. We've seen fans all around the world, you know. But like I say, there's nothing like playing in the Gator Country.
Absolutely.
Well, Bobby Ingrid, thank you so much, man. We can't wait to hear Molly Hatchet up there, and hope you give out that winner of the cruise to the High Seas Rally to somebody great. And, man, just have fun at Thunder by the Bay.
Absolutely, and we're looking forward to it. Like I said, we got a lot of a great Southern rock and roll that we're going to be playing all the history of the group. And we're going to have a blast at it. And we want to get everybody out there. It's a family event. And we're going to have a great time.
You get a chance, stop by Chopper Town, look up Joe the Welder at FTW Customs, man. We'll show you around town. My girls would love you.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody.
Appreciate it, Bobby. Thanks for taking time to call in tonight.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you Saturday evening there. Okay, Dave, I believe we've got Gregory on the line now we were talking about the High Seas Rally. And Gregory, are you there?
Yes, sir. How are you? This is Greg. How's
Just
everybody?
fine. Just fine, Greg.
Hey, Greg Wakeman. Welcome aboard, Greg.
It's great to be here. We're really excited. I loved listening to a little bit of Bobby. We can't wait to get on that ship and get Molly Hatchet on. Those guys are going to be terrific. Can't wait for it.
Yeah, we had great cross-promotion going on here. We've got Thunder by the Bay. We got Molly Hatchet. We got the High Seas Rally all in one thrill-packed hour here.
Listen, I love it. You guys timed it really, really well, and I think we'll be at Thunder by the Bay. Our some of our team are on the ground now. We'll be set up down there. We're really looking forward to it. We've got some exciting things that are going to happen while we're there.
Well, it's a perfect venue for High Seas Rally because I would suspect that there are a lot of people that are going to be at that rally who, once they know what the High Seas Rally is and what it's all about, they're going to want to sign up and come on the cruise. So, Greg, you're part of management for this thing. Tell us a little bit about the High Seas Rally. How many years has that been going on?
So, October will be our 21st sailing, if you can believe it. It has been around a long, long time. And my business partner, Chris Herring, and I, we took the cruise over several years ago. And it has such a tremendous history, and we are. Our goal is to really amplify it. There were a lot of wonderful components about this cruise that struck us immediately when we first became. We were first introduced to it. It is. It's honestly much like the biker community, the biker world, as you know. There is an extremely important charitable aspect of our cruise. It's something that's near and dear to our entire team's hearts, not only Chris's and mine. we have the High Seas Rally Dialysis Fund, which is such a great story. Each year, we bring on, let's say, approximately 10 dialysis patients onto the ship. Normally, dialysis patients are having their treatments 2, 3, 4 times a week. They're really unable to take vacations. So we arrange for them to come on the ship with a companion, a caretaker. We get the doctors on board, the nurses. We bring the dialysis equipment on board and give them a little walk-around money. They're able to come on the ship, get their treatment, and enjoy a week at sea with the best community there is out there. And it's awesome. It is so awesome. It really is great.
Well, and Greg, I want to thank you and Chris for bringing me on board to this thing, because I've had a lot of fun writing all the blog posts and things for High Seas Rally this last year, and I can't wait for it. I was wondering if you would tell the folks out there all the ports of call and what happens during the rally, because this is unlike any normal cruise. This is 100% biker cruise, and some crazy stuff happens. So can you kind of give us a rundown, Greg, of where the cruise goes and what goes on?
Motorcycles on the high dive?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bikers on a boat.
Triple off the board.
It is everything you would think about and a whole lot more. We start off with our ports. We have we're heading out of Port Canaveral October 22nd of this year, but it doesn't start then. It actually starts the day before. We have a pre-cruise party at the port. It's just going to be a blowout, and that's where everybody gets together and they reunite after being away for a year, a little longer than a year now, and it really gets everybody warmed up for the cruise. And then we get on board. We have a great sail away party. We head to Nassau in the Bahamas. We stop at Coco Cay, which is a private island, and those are lots of fun. We have lots of events and music, and there's food, and we may even have a little to drink on the private islands. We're then back at sea, and we head to Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic. And then we finish up at another private island, Labadee in Haiti. And the itinerary is terrific. We get to mix in some really nice ports in addition to private islands, which are just a wonderful opportunity for our guests to get off board, get off the ship and go to an island and relax for the day, get some sun, swim, and lots of fun events and things that we do on those islands. And they need it a little bit. Sometimes they need that rest, because on board there's so many activities. As we have great music, great entertainment this year. We've got Trace, we've got Foghat, we've got Molly Hatchet, Black Smoke Sinners. I could go on and on. We have, one of our specialties is producing music festivals at sea, which is what our cruises generally are, and we have the biker component, which makes for just an amazing time. We have theme parties. We have a biker ball. We have a great day that will be hosted by Trace. It's our Salute to Service Day. That is another cause that is near and dear to our hearts, where we honor military men and women, both from the U.S. and Canada.
Now, Greg,
as well as first. Yes, sir.
Go ahead. I'm seeing a photograph on our Facebook Live. We're on the radio, but we're doing Facebook Live, and that's going across Choppertown to millions. And there's this blindfolded female filling a guy, that looks like he's been oiled up. So what kind of party or game is this that's happening there?
Well, I don't have that in front of me, but that could be the bearded man contest. That could be somebody getting ready for the belly smacker contest. It is, you can't imagine the number of events we have on board and the fun that these folks have. It really is just something fun to watch. Tattoo contest.
Bikers on a boat explains that picture all the way around.
Right? Yeah. You go to our website and you see these photographs of these folks, and they just have a ball. You know, you've got 3,000 like-minded people in one place for a week.
I see right here on
fun.
in Born to Ride, one of the little below the pictures of the music, it says, extend your riding season selling to places you simply can't reach by bike. So,
exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Tattoo contest. Mama Dukes, there you go. You can be sporting off your tattoos there.
I try that.
We have we have games and giveaways all throughout the cruise, and that's a really important thing for us because we raise a lot of money on board for our charities, and we give cash back to our guests, but we also have a whole lot that we raise that goes to into our charity, and will go to support the dialysis fund, the veterans. It's really a cool thing. Now, something fun we're doing. And Dave, I know you're aware of this, is that we're having a custom bike built for us. And,
right, Xavier Muriel building this amazing custom
Xavier.
bike. That's going to be given away somehow, isn't it?
It will be given away, so every guest will be automatically entered into a raffle. There's no fee. They don't have to buy a ticket. They come on board, and they're going to be entered into a raffle, and somebody's going to have their name drawn, and they're going to bring that baby home with them.
Now, Gregory, how?
Yes, sir.
One of these are going to be given away at Thunder by the Bay. How do they enter that to win that opportunity?
So, great question. We'd love for them to stop by our tent. We're going to have a lot of our team on the ground come over to our tent, learn a little bit about the cruise. You register there. And it's as simple as that. The winner will receive an ocean view cabin for two. They'll have access to all onboard events. They too will be entered into the raffle for the custom bike. And the really, really cool thing about the giveaway is that Bobby will be announcing the winner, Bobby Ingram, will be announcing it just before their show on Saturday night, which I think starts at 9.
Now,
so,
Mama Dukes, have you taken notes there?
Okay. Oh, yeah.
All you have to do is go by High Seas Rally tent there at Thunder by the Bay, folks, and register. Listen to them. Maybe, hey, take some information and brochures. It sounds like something that is certainly a fun time, a fun week on the water.
Mama Dukes is going to stop by their tent and register, too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you do that.
Yeah.
I tell you, it could be the funnest job I've ever had. I'm not kidding you. And to watch the people on board, watch our guests just having a remarkably fun time. It's really a cool thing to see and be a part of, more importantly.
Plus, if you mention Born to Ride, you get $100 on board credit.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Yes.
It never ends.
Okay.
It never ends. Yeah.
Now, Dave, I want to know, is that your way of goading them into that, or was that, or is that?
Hey, listen, you don't have to, because all you got to do is stop by the High Seas Rally booth, and you can register to win a cruise. You can go on a cruise, folks. How cool is that?
Absolutely.
You know? Also, hey, they're also making cruising very easy at this event because they've got all their COVID restrictions in place. So don't worry about that. They're ready to go and have the time of your life. So at Thunder by the Bay this weekend, stop by High Seas Rally booth and tell them Born to Ride sent you.
Now, Joe the welder's in the studio, Gregory. cruising? Are you a cruiser?
Oh, boy. Rum for Mimi crew.
Might be now.
He's even got the band out. He could be a pirate.
I'm the last real pirate, buddy. I
We
love
can never
cruises.
have enough pirates on that.
I agree with you. I agree with you. No, I've been on boats for 40 years almost working. I was a shipbuilder. And I've traveled all over the world. I love the ocean. Don't even need music. The ocean's the music. Very soothing.
Well, I bet you haven't been on a boat like ours.
I bet I haven't either.
Anything you've been on before.
Probably a reason to. Might not get me off. We'll go visit the captain.
I've also heard a rumor. I've heard a rumor that a certain Captain Jack might make an appearance. As well.
A possibility.
Nothing but a scallywag.
All are surprises.
That's cool, man. That sounds like a blast.
Well, we certainly appreciate it, Gregory, you calling in this evening and letting people know about the High Seas Rally. And, is there any last thing that if they can't make it to Thunder by the Bay, how do they go about possibly registering for the giveaway or, finding out just simply some information? Maybe there's someone out there that says, hey, this sounds like fun. I want to be a part of it.
Absolutely. So the best way to learn about our cruise is go to highseasrally.com. There is more information on that website than you can imagine. And it really, my description of our cruise probably doesn't do it justice. You look at some of the pictures and some of the events, and you really get a good idea of how much fun our guests have on that cruise. We will be at Daytona. So for your listeners who are going to head there after this weekend, stop by. We will be there. We'll have a big team in place at Daytona. Xavier will be there. They can come and talk about the bike he's building, and they can register for the cruise there. If they register after this weekend, they won't have an opportunity to win that bike, but they certainly should stop by if they're at Daytona and talk to our people. They're excited. They love to meet the folks who are walking around these rallies, and they all have a good time doing it.
Sounds great. Now, I thought I heard something very important. If they want to register for the bike, that has to be done before Thunder by the Bay is done, right?
Well, so if they buy a cabin, they're automatically registered for the bike. So they need to be on board the ship. If they want to win the cabin, they're going to need to register this weekend at Thunder by the Bay before the concert.
Okay, awesome. And folks, that's October 22nd through the 29th of this year, 2021.
HighSeasRally.com.
Before we know it, it'll be here.
Just like Thunder by the Bay.
Well, that is here.
Yeah,
That is,
here.
I mean,
I know.
I'm sitting here thinking I'll be done with my shift at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, and I'm kind of disappointed because it won't start till 5 o'clock, and I want it to start. I want to go on down to Sarasota as soon as I'm done here.
I can use some help tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, you
Bringing
may
8 bikes down.
Okay, well, that sounds like a plan. I'll be helping Joe the welder after the morning show. Okay.
I'll even buy breakfast.
Thanks, Gregory, for calling in, and look forward to seeing your tent over there at Thunder by the Bay this weekend for the High Seas Rally.
And chop it
down.
Dave,
Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for having us. Be safe out there, and we look forward to seeing you guys soon. And God bless. We'll talk soon.
Thank you,
Mark.
Thank you.
Greg.
Thanks, Gregory.
Thanks, everybody.
Okay. Any last words, Dave?
I don't know where the run's always gone.
Okay.
I don't know where it goes.
It's always gone. I don't know where it goes, mate.
Me either. We're going to have to find more.
Well, you're going to have to find another bottle, Jack. That's what...
Oh, no, we like it in casks.
I shall go and look for it immediately.
Why waste the bottle? Drink out of the barrel.
Oh, well, we certainly appreciate you joining us, Dave, this evening and being part of Born to Ride Radio.
Sure, you're going to miss out.
Yes, we'll
Yeah, hey, have fun. Have fun, guys.
We'll have fun. We'll take lots of pictures, and we'll be thinking about you, okay?
You'll be in our pockets.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Appreciate it so much.
Take care, man.
Thanks, Dave. Okay. Joe, want to thank you for coming into the studio and being part of it.
My
and,
pleasure.
you know.
Looks like we'll be spending the weekend with Joe.
Looks like we'll be spending the weekend helping him.
Geez, I can think of worse things.
8 motorcycles we're going to be helping bring down there.
And a drag car.
And a drag car.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, okay.
1,000 horsepower.
DB.
Well, I'd have fun with that.
You can play hooky.
I wish I could. Trust me, I
Catch you
wish
on
I
Monday.
could.
We'll come over Monday.
Trade out. Like you cover me Saturday, and I'll cover you.
Someone
next
needs to work on that, cough of yours there. What do you think there?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey, wifey, he's not feeling well. Oh, wait, it's boss.
Yeah, boss. Well, the wife can't be the boss.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, we certainly appreciate it. Thanks, everyone, for joining us today and listening to Born to Ride Radio on the Boss Hogg Radio Network. Again, starting tomorrow, Thunder by the Bay here in Sarasota. Okay, we're getting ready to start partying. Come out and join us and have a great evening. Like always, keep it in between the ditches and be safe until next week. I'm Fester Jenkins saying goodbye.
If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Yeah, I have to say, Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.
This is the Boss Hogg Radio Network. 1170 AM WKFL Bushnell. 1330 AM WWAB Lakeland Plant City. 1360 AM WHNR Cypress Gardens Winter Haven. And 1390 AM and 107.5 FM WAVP and W298BU FM Avon Park.